I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This is the 20th anniversary of the LA Film School. So many amazing people in front of the camera, behind the camera, and all around this industry have come through.
Half of the 500 seats here tonight are set aside for students or film schools like the LA Film School so that they can get up close and personal with the creative people and get a sense and an insight about how these masters of cinema work.
We need our writers. We need everybody in every walk of life to tell their story. I'm really excited to see what the LA Film School has to tell us.
The idea of tonight is combining this talent, the people that make movies and the people who want to make movies, because they're the future. And LA Film School is a fantastic partner, and we're thrilled that you're involved.
I used to teach at the LA Film School. I think the students are terrific, and they're the future.
Happy anniversary, Los Angeles Film School.
Jay Hunter, big shout out to LA Film School. Congratulations on your 20th anniversary.
Hey, happy 20th anniversary, Los Angeles Film School from Jeannie Mai.
Congratulations, LA Film School, you're the future.
Best of luck, and may you all find your joy.
Big shout out to the LA Film School.
Happy 20th anniversary, LA Film School. Make those films, baby.
And 20 more years, 20 more years.
Hello everybody, and welcome to the Los Angeles Film School. My name is Joe Byron, and I'm proud today to talk a little bit about what's happening here at the LA Film School, and that is our 20th anniversary. We're currently celebrating 20 years of facilitating, assisting young people and old people also to come and fulfill their dreams. I want you to kind of go back in time a little bit. What did you expect the Los Angeles Film School to do for you? And how did you feel on that first day when you looked around and saw all those other people around you? Marco, let's start with you.
I knew I wanted to find the film school, so I literally just walked around the streets and I walked in front of the LA Film School, called them, got a little tour to go around and loved it and came here. really, like, I knew the school would teach me the fundamental skills that I would need to move on, become a filmmaker, but also, like, I was hoping to meet other filmmakers that I could eventually, like you guys, to collaborate with. And it's been a great experience, and I think I made a good choice.
The first day during orientation, I finally felt like I was home. And that to me kind of cemented that I was making the right choice, because I felt excited, yes, but I felt comfortable.
Sort of like you guys, I felt like I belonged. I was with a group of people that were all creatives who all had decided to make a change with their life and pursue their passions. And when I was sitting there with those people on that first day, I was like, all right, here we go. This is what I'm going to do with the rest of my life.
These programs are not easy. They're very complex. And for the teachers to be able to teach you these complex programs, it just blows my mind. And I'm like, wow. And those are the people that you really want to keep in your corner forever in your career.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you ever get stuck with something or if you ever need help, they will help you.
They're the people that you turn to, yeah.
You get what you put in. Success for me going out into the world is I want to make a film that connects with someone else.
For me, knowing that I'm with a group of people that are obsessed with storytelling and watching an audience reaction, that to me equals success.
Advanced Imaging Society exists to encourage development of new motion picture technology, and I am thrilled to be among you tonight and honored for my contribution to movies.
But the thing that really gets people in the theater is human emotion.
So excited to be here at the Advanced Imaging Society Awards, for the Lumiere Awards for tonight.
Let the set of the Avatar sequels to come down here and accept this.
Hello, the Advanced Imaging Society. Thank you for this. We're very proud and excited, and we'll have to come back again when we've made another film and see if we can do it again a second time around.
My name is Ron Martin. I work for Unity Technologies. I'm very excited to be here at the Advanced Imaging Awards tonight.
You know, to the Los Angeles Film School, you know, thank you for doing what you do. We have to breed the next generation of filmmakers and to teach them some of the tools that they can use to go out and make movies. There's nothing more important for our industry than to breed the next generation.
And we're also honored tonight so far for Best Song, which is great. And as Tom McDougall, who's our head of music, said, you know, we really rely on our song experience to be loved.
You know, my advice to young filmmakers, whether you're in front of the camera, behind the camera, you know, be prepared to work hard every day, every week, every year. Nothing is handed to you on a silver platter, and you got to continue to work hard every day.
And our A-listers really love talking to the LA Film School crew, and a couple of them had actually taught there. So if you look at our audience here, you have 200 people who are kind of A-list. So LA Film School, keep up the great work. Keep those students getting better and better because the industry needs them. We need highly qualified, great filmmakers, and LA Film School puts those into the marketplace.
part that means the most to me is that I feel like I've come full circle. This was pretty much the very beginning of my journey, and I feel like I've kind of gone off and gone to battle and gone to war, and then to be welcomed with open arms back here again, and that feels really special.
I mean, it's really just an honor to be a part of this and to be a part of the school. I mean, I was one of the first classes that came to this school. I was a 18-year-old kid who came here straight out of high school, basically, and I can't even imagine that I was able to get a job out of it and continue building a career, let alone be here to accept this. So it's really it's hard to articulate how special this is.
It's so inspiring. It humbles me, and I feel like I go back to how I felt when I walked into class for the first time.
That's right, I'm Kyle's mentor. I taught him everything he knows.
Despite all of Brandon's successes, he works with his friends, he's got no ego, he does what he does because he really loves it, and there's no one better out there.
It's an honor to be here and to be the first class. It's going to be something for remember for the rest of my life.
The energy that is felt so far this evening has been just amazing. It feels alive again.
Registrar, all that. So for me to be able to come to this event is just exciting in the sense that we get to see the students, the student work. I mean, this is something that they've been working diligently on for months, for years leading up to this, and we have an opportunity to kind of honor and recognize this outstanding student work in collaboration with the faculty, the instructors. It's a wonderful experience.
people, please join me in welcoming in the Los Angeles Film School's graduating class of March 2023.
Take those pictures. This is a milestone day, isn't it? Good morning, everyone. I'm Tammy Elliott. I'm the president of the Los Angeles Film School. And thank you so much thank you. These are my staff. They have to do that. That's part of the requirements. Thank you. That was very kind. We are welcoming you here today on this milestone day for the person that you love down here. And thank you for joining us. We know that it's busy. We know that you have lots of worries that you're carrying and a lot of burdens, and you're you're balancing plates, and maybe you're juggling plates. A lot of things are going on in our world, and you decided to carve out time for this moment to show your student that you are right behind them, and you're right with them, and you're loving them all the way. So thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you very much. I also want to do a shout out to our online audience. We have faculty and staff. We have students and graduates that are joining us from different states, different time zones, and even some countries, various countries. So for those of you that are joining us online with us, thank you so much. No matter what time of day it is where you are, thank you so much. Graduates, hello. Against all odds, when you think about the last 18 months or last 36 months, I have the liberty to say, against all odds, you stayed the course, you kept moving forward, you had many chances to give up if you wanted to, and you didn't. And you're here today marking a moment that you set in motion months and months ago against all odds. We are so proud of you. It hasn't been easy, has it? No, it hasn't. Some of you have had to make decisions on a daily basis sometimes about your job and your school. Did some of you work when you were a student here? Yeah, right? That's tough, isn't it? And some of you, do I have any parents here? Yeah? Okay. Some of you also had to choose between your job, your school, and your family obligations. Now it's getting really thick. It's just really tough. I am all about celebrating today. I'm all about a champagne toast. And I hope that you have one or two or three or how many you need, but don't drive. I'm hoping that you'll do that with your beverage of your choice this weekend, because this is a milestone that is worth celebrating. I also want you to recall the hundreds, if not thousands, of steps that you made from deciding to pursue your education to completing your education. It's not the first step. I'm going to decide to go to school, and then the next step, I'm done with school, isn't it? There's a lot of steps in between that have caused you to be brave. And so as you decide to move out and develop your next set of goals, your professional goals, your personal goals. As you decide to do that, and you come to that step that causes you fear or uncertainty or doubt, stop for a second and remember, you've already done it. You've already proven to yourself that you can stay the course. You can keep moving forward. It's going to take multiple steps. It's not 1 and 2, but you can realize those goals because you've proven it to us here. We are so proud of you. We are grateful for you, and we will be here for you as well. Congratulations. Our next guest that I'd like to introduce you to is our Director of Online Education. Do I have any online students that are joining us today? Welcome to your school. This is fantastic. Thank you for coming in. We're going to hear from Jackie Otero, and she's the Director of our Online Education. Thank you.
Hello from the East Coast. I'm Jackie Otero, the Education Director for our online programs. I want to say a special shout out to our online students who are graduating today. For those of you that are either joining us in person or live streaming online, you have accomplished so much during your time with us. I just want to take a moment to recognize you all. I will give you one piece of advice as you go forward into your careers, and it's a piece of advice that a mentor of mine shared with me, which is chase the butterflies. You know that feeling of butterflies that you get in your stomach when you're feeling a little anxious about the future, a little bit nervous about something that you're taking on? Graduation day is one of those days where you feel those butterflies. Chase that feeling. Don't lose it. Use it as an indicator that you're doing something worthwhile. When you are out there in the industry and you get an opportunity that makes you feel a little nervous, that's when you know you're on the right path. So go forward. Please share in your success with us. We cannot wait to see what you do next. At this point, I want to pass it over to my counterpart in Los Angeles, Charlie Kanganis, our Director of Education for Campus.
Thank you, Jackie. As Jackie mentioned, I'm Charles Kanganis. I'm the Director of Education for Campus here at the Los Angeles Film School. Previous to this, yes, I feel the same way. And I'm really glad it's not raining. Previous to this, I was the Program Director of Film, oversaw the film program and the Writing for Film and Television program online. My journey began in 2009. Your journey, graduates, began with a question. It might have happened between the ages of 4 and 54. It might have been from one of your loved ones here today. What do you want to be when you grow up? Some of you at that time might have said a fireman, a policeman, a lawyer, a doctor, a nurse. And then there was, what should I do? Or what do I need to do as you were growing up? To make a living, to put food on the table, to provide for your family. Some of you served our country. Thank you for your service. It's not that you could not have been a doctor or a lawyer or an astronaut or any of these things you wanted to be as a young person. Mine was third base for the New York Yankees. And the season started yesterday, and I'm here. So it kind of didn't work out, but that's okay. But thank you. But we make choices in life. And there was an event that happened to you that allowed you to take your first step, as our president points out, to be here today. By electing to come to the Los Angeles Recording School in pursuit of your dreams, you decided to make a change in your life. I'm going to quote a song called Man in the Mirror that was written by Glenn Ballard, Michael Jackson, and Seta Garrett. I'm going to make a change. For once in my life, it's going to feel real good. Going to make a difference. going to make it right. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. And no message could have been any clearer. If they want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make a change. The moment you started this journey, by coming to the Los Angeles Film School, by coming to the Los Angeles Recording School, would you be here today if that didn't happen? If you didn't decide to make that change? If the event didn't happen, would you have had the courage to be here and make that change? I'm going to speak to our online Bachelor of Science in Music Production. We have graduates here today. It's our first graduating class, and that's a special day for us. When we start to design programs and walk out programs, we look toward this day. So congratulations specifically to you guys. But in honor of you guys, I'm going to use basic songwriting structure to make an analogy of your path here today. Every song has an intro. We also call it a hook, right? It's that first few lines that either sets the premise of what the song is going to be about, but more importantly, it's to get the listener's attention and to want to keep them listening. Some of your admissions reps here at the Los Angeles Film School are here today. They saw you from the first time they made contact with you all the way through to graduation. Your program director, Ambrose Deek, is here today. You came to an orientation once you went through the admissions process to join the Los Angeles Film School. And it was our job to get your attention. It's our faculty's job to get you listening and keep listening to a progressive education, you're going to hear me say this a couple times, that prepares you for work in the industry. So that's the intro. To continue the analogy in these terms, good storytelling usually has a verse, right? Sometimes two verses. Well, your first verse was your first academic year. A lot of challenges in your first academic year. New collaborators, new people to work with, new students, new gear, maybe a mixing board you've never seen before. Always starting something new is challenging. But that's the first verse. Then comes your second academic year, or as I like to consider the pre-chorus. Your second academic year had its challenges as well. They always say when good songwriting structure, you should put a surprise in at some point. When the listener thinks it's going one way, it goes another way. And we did have a lot of surprises since March of 2020. But you pursued. You kept going. You kept writing your story. You kept creating your songs. In that second academic year, you might have tested the workforce. You might have gone out and gotten a job or two, seen what it felt like professionally to be part of the industry you've chosen. And then the chorus refrain. The chorus refrain, they say, is supposed to be the most memorable part of a song, right? And that I look at as your third academic year, or your last set of 18 months if you're in the associate's program. And we do hope that your last academic year was memorable because it was all here on campus, your last academic year. For us here at the Los Angeles Film School, it's not the end. It's just a different beginning. And then there's a term called the bridge. The bridge sets up the next verse. And here we look at the bridge going from being a student to being in the industry. What does that look like? What does the landscape look like for work? For independent contractors? Will you own your own record label at some point? It's possible. your choice to join this industry and to make a change, every decision you make, every choice you make, take a look at the man in the mirror. Because in the end, that's the only person you need to follow to make the world a better place. So we celebrate you today. We celebrate your successes. Miley Cyrus has the hit song on all the charts in the world right now, Flowers. Flowers is a very simple song when you break it down. It's not that complicated. But it's a personal story. And it's a song that you just can't get out of your head. In 2008, we graduated a student, Philip Blade. Philip Blade has an Oscar. It's our first Oscar from the Los Angeles Film School, from a graduate. It was for mixing on Sound of Metal. Will you be our next Oscar holder? Will you be our next Grammy winner? It's possible. So look at the possibilities. Again, we celebrate you. We celebrate your families this special day. And we've been a part of your education, a progressive education that's prepared you for tomorrow. But we're not letting you go, as our president pointed out. We want to share in your successes of tomorrow as well. So congratulations, graduates. And now I'd like to bring up Dr. Kyle Woody, who has a few inspiring words for you, and along with Amber Steek, will present you your diplomas.
That was great, Charlie. Another round of applause for that. I mean, that was awesome. That was awesome. You probably heard a little bit of that kind of theme that your president established, this concept of the steps, and then Charlie was talking about the journey along the way. I want to go along with that, but I also want you to backpedal a little bit and think about one of those first steps that maybe you took here at the LA Film School and in the recording school, and that was orientation day. Do you remember that? Some of you, it might have been online. For others, it might have actually taken place in this very theater, right? This actual kind of physical space. We have an orientation session coming up in like 8-9 days from now. They're starting the journey as you are kind of not completely finishing, because you're always going to come back, but you're finishing this part of it right now. Now, this flies by this entire day, but what I really want and what I ask is that when you're having this like well-earned celebration, this well-deserved celebration at some point today or this weekend, is just kind of pause and reflect back to that moment at orientation. And really give some kind of like reflective, introspective thought as to who you were back then. What were your kind of academic goals? What were your professional ambitions? And then give yourself like some applause of where you're at now and what you've achieved. And think about what has remained the same. What has maybe changed just a little bit? Who are you now? And hopefully, as a school, we were able to kind of help you develop academically, socially, pre-professionally, help you develop kind of as a person as you're going to go on this journey, right? You're following your bliss. So that's your last assignment, right? Your last homework assignment. Just give a little bit of thought to that, because we want you to go out there as you're following your bliss and have these kind of industry successes and these achievements, right? In mythology, it's the hero's, shero's journey. You go out there, you acquire more kind of knowledge, wisdom, and experience, because we want to bring you back to the school. We want to bring you back to alumni events. We want you to kind of sit in on these like career development panels to be the expert and share your experiences, share your stories with our future students. And if you want to, you can come back and you can teach for us, right? You're not thinking about that, right? You don't necessarily want to be back in school. That's okay. You got to go out there and get at least a handful of years of experience, right? Go do your thing in the industry, but then maybe you want to come back and kind of share and bestow your wisdom to the future students, right? I'd like that. We're always looking for very skilled, qualified, like instructors, okay? Families, friends, here in a few moments, we will be announcing your loved one's name. And as that individual crosses the stage, applaud, cheer, clap. We're not a quiet graduation ceremony, okay? This is your moment too. We, as a school, we supported your loved one over the past 36 months, but you've been doing it longer than we have, right? So this is also your moment, okay? So take your time, take the photos. I'll slow this down, okay? That way I don't have to go back to work. I love commencement, I love graduation, all right? So I'll take as much time to announce the names, all right? But in all seriousness, it's your moment too. It is your moment, all right? Soon to be graduates, please rise. Graduates in the program Associate of Science in Audio Production. Jerron Sturdivant Drakeford, magna cum laude. Kaylin Russell. Acacia Barnes, summa cum laude. Carson Weisty, cum laude. Deani Green. Dominic Gully, summa cum laude. Eddie Calderon, summa cum laude. Gabriel Strail. Ivan Carreno, summa cum laude. Jada Marie Williams. Joya Shea Yancey. Justin Johnson. Kai Walter, magna cum laude. Laquita Angel Wiggins Heggs. Marcus Jones. Vincent Holloway. William Finch, summa cum laude. Graduate in the Associate of Science Audio Production online program, Carl Cage. Graduates in the Bachelor of Science Audio Production program, Jacob Arax Eugenio Resurrection, magna cum laude. Noam Esses, summa cum laude. Raphael Antoine. Graduates in the program Bachelor of Science in Music Production, Amy Dakpano, summa cum laude. Ishmael Alonso. Graduates as per the tradition of the Los Angeles Film School and Los Angeles Recording School, I ask you to please rise and face your family and loved ones. Graduates, as your Vice President of Education, it is my honor to bestow your degrees with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. You may now move your tassel from the right to the left, the side closest to your heart. Congratulations to the graduating class of March 2023. Graduates, I ask you to please sit. Last time I'm going to ask you to do anything, okay? Other than that homework assignment I gave you earlier, right? Okay. All right. For your next step in the journey, I'd like to introduce our Vice President of Career Development, Angelia Bibb Sanders, who will now welcome you to the alumni community here at the Los Angeles Film School and Los Angeles Recording School.
Good morning, everyone. What a wonderful day. No rain, right? All right, graduates, congratulations. You've done it. You've reached this important milestone. Please know that your Career Development Department is here to assist you as you embark on this next phase of your journey. Our partnership does not end here. It only moves into a new phase with your Los Angeles Film School family, with your fellow classmates, and with the alumni community at large. Today, it is my honor to welcome each of you into the Los Angeles Film School and Recording School Alumni Association of over 12,000 graduates. Woohoo! That's a big group, you guys. Think about that. You guys will now have an opportunity as you join this professional network. Please remember to lean on each other, to collaborate together, and never, ever stop creating. Really, really important. You may have noticed this morning when you arrived, strategically placed, there was a table there full of career development team members. We want to make sure before you leave campus today that you stop by, visit with us, learn about the support that we will be offering you in the coming days as you're out there pursuing your dreams. We're your biggest cheerleaders, always standing here on the sidelines to support you in any and everything that you need. So I look forward to meeting each and every one of you after the ceremony today. Bring your family over, say hello, make sure you connect with us. We want to make sure we celebrate your victories and your successes, as has been mentioned today. The last thing I will leave you with is a little tip, and I'm just going to say this out loud just by show of hands. Who knows about Career Connect? I love that. Okay, Career Connect, that is your 24/7 connection to career development. So please make sure you've got that QR code, you have that downloaded before you leave campus, because we do want to help you. We do recognize that some of you are already working. Some of you are already actually active. I even heard somebody say there's a proud mama here today that mentioned somebody that has a job already. So very exciting. I want to meet that family after it's over, the ceremony's over, but it's an exciting time, and we're excited to be a part of your future. So thank you so much for choosing us, and thank you so much for giving us your time. We are truly honored to say that you are graduates of this institution. Congratulations again. It's only the beginning, and best of luck. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our graduation ceremony today. You may exit the theater by using the aisles on the right or the left. However, you have to leave the theater, but you do not have to go home. So please hang out, take photographs, use the step and repeat. We've got a couple that are strategically located for your families to take photographs. Come see us at the career development table. Everybody have a fantastic day and a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much.